Welcome, ladies and you boys, too. I'm Aravero here as always, and I'm a little bit behind the motion, I think. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Nami. How are you guys doing? I see Nami was first, but that icon distracted me and made me say Jeff first. Okay. I was thinking like some really brilliant things an hour ago about what I was going to do for my stream, but now I have no idea what I was thinking then. I know I put in the title infrastructure, so there must be something infrastructure related that I was thinking of doing. Okay. For a first, why am I carrying a shovel that doesn't have any enchants on it? Because I don't have any levels. That's why. Um, Bed. Do I have a bed? Yes. Okay. I'm going to go over here to this marsh, which actually, thinking of it, I think I might be able to get there. I think I might be able to get. Okay, let's do something really unusual. Hi, PT. How are you? What you doing, purple dude? You still working on your wall? He was working on a wall a few minutes ago. He plays with me on a server that I play on. I want to make a compass. So for that, I'm going to need a redstone, and I need a home for these ender pearls, at least most of them. I'm going to end up using all of these ender pearls to make um, what do you call those things? Ender chests. Hey, look, there's a compass. I want to make a compass. I have a compass, so I don't need a thing now. I need paper. Now paper is the thing I need. I have sugar cane. I don't have a sugar cane farm. I think that might count as infrastructure. Yeah, I don't have a sugarcane farm. And so if I don't have a sugarcane, I did once have a little bit of a sugarcane farm, but I picked it up because it was in the way. And now I don't have any kind of sugarcane farm. So I don't have any way to make paper, and I just want a little bit of paper right now. So that's rude. The paper's hiding from me, and I've probably picked up all the sugarcane that I can just see from around here. Of course. Hey, what? Oh, for a minute there I thought there was ink laying over here, and I was like, wait, what? No, it's just the spots on the birch log. Working on a corner pillar bit of it. Yay! What did Jeff do? Jeff went and did it. He said, BRB, I'm going to do a thing. And then he came back and he said he did a thing. Okay. He didn't. So I think it was a little thing. Maybe like a one letter thing or a three letter thing. I need some sugar cane. I need some sugar cane with which to make some paper. Paper, sugar cane. This is going to get messy. Messy? Yes, that's messy. It's not going to get messy. It's just I'm going to end up being distracted because I ran off looking for sugarcane, and then I'll be like, ooh, I don't remember what I wanted sugarcane for by the time I find it. You know how it is if you've been here for more than you made Zero host me. Oh, okay. He's not even awake. He has me as auto host. So you didn't have to do that. You know that, right? It says on my Twitch page that he auto hosts me, so but that's okay. Thank you for the thought. He was hosting. Oh. Yeah, see, that's one of those things. It's like, how does the auto host work if you're hosting it's like, I know there's one button on there I saw that you can set it up to make it switch between auto hosts every couple of minutes or like every half an hour or something. I saw something somewhere that was like a bot or some kind of control thing for that, but other than that, it sounds like it's a little bit tricky. Come here, sugarcane. I might have had some in my garden shed if I had thought to look there, but the problem is that if I had done that, I would have used up all of it and then I wouldn't have any when I needed it the next time. So, okay. So now, to get myself back home without getting lost, even though we just came straight here, I guarantee you it won't be straight back. Hey, there's some more over there. Let's see. I told you, it's already not straight back. I know there's a button that made it so you could choose between waiting until that there's I don't know where I saw it. If I saw it in slobs or if it's in stream elements or if it's just a Twitch button, I'm not sure. Give me those. Did everybody come? No, come on, come on. Nobody's skipping out here. Hi, sheep. Do you have any pink friends over here? Not pigs. Pigs do not count. I'm asking because on the first day of the stream when we were exploring the area, I swear I located 4 pink sheep. And then when I went to gather the 4 pink sheep together into the pink sheep barn, we only ever found 3. So I keep feeling like if I just look at the right hill at the right angle, I will find... Ooh, what's this? What's this? Is cave. Is cave. Let's see. It's just cave. It's not even an exciting cave. It's just a cave. Oh, that looks like it might get a little bit exciting though, doesn't it? It's awfully bright down there. It's awfully bright down there. Okay, I see some cobblestone, but I don't see water or lava next to it. That okay, that's obviously, oh, that's clearly someplace that I've bridged through this ravine. Okay, so there's a cave I don't have to explore later. If we ever went back to doing caving, oh my gosh, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's do caving. No, let's not do caving. We were actually supposed to do productive stuff today. This is productive. I'm lighting a cave. No, 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 no. Don't get lost. Don't get lost. I'm not gonna get lost. I have my torches. Hey, Ray. Hi, Ray. How are you? I'm gonna take this little bit of iron since I can see it and I'm standing right here and then I'm gonna be a good girl and I'm gonna go back up here where I came from because I was supposed to be finding my way back home, not getting better lost. Yeah, I was supposed to be going home from my little excursion to get sugarcane. There was an actual plan involved. Speaking of compasses, let's use that. That'll save us a little bit of wandering around in circles. Oh, look, I wasn't even that far from home. Okay. Let's get it done. Done did a rod. My brain was trying to make Iditarod. So now out of the done didaroo. Hi, witch. I don't want you. Yeah, you got a fancy bottle of stuff that no. No, I didn't want it. I didn't want it. You know, I've got a bow. You can just stop being a pain. How about that? I probably don't have anywhere near it. I probably picked up... No, how many? Come on, shoot! There, you're good enough. Go away. Leave me alone. There we go. Really? Really? Creeper shins all up in the place. Hi. Creeper shins all up in the place. Let's ask how we're doing after we get past the creeper shins. Hey Ray, did you notice we got a bridge? We filled in the bridge. I don't think he ever noticed. Just Skelly, can you just leave me alone? I'm trying to go in the house and make paper. That's all I'm trying to do. You know what would be like kind of cool but kind of a pain is if they made us make paper for these birch doors. That would be kind of cool. Kind of cool, but kind of a pain. Okay. Paper. I want the compass. Of course, it's in my other hand. And I want to make paper. Oh, I don't have anywhere near enough paper. Not for what I really want to do. Do I have to open that before it'll expand? Host. I don't want to wait for it to expand. I mean, I do want to see the catch 2249 is I put my spawn at 0. So that means in order for me to actually map the entire area around around my spawn, I have to make 4 maps. We need a sugarcane farm. We need to do a thing for sugarcane. That's a thing. Maybe we should just like derail from the whole infrastructure plan. And okay, yes, I'm standing in the right side of it. Yay! We have a map. Okay, now can I have a bigger map? Excuse me. Yeah, out of it. There we go. I want a bigger map. I want the biggest map actually, because I want to see this part that goes over here towards the marsh. So can I get out of there? No, not that button. See, I always forget that. I forget how to use the things. That's why I don't play with the things. Yeah. Okay. I had 2 sugarcane before I went exploring, I'm pretty sure. And we already checked all of these chests, so we're going to check them again in a meaningless fashion because, you know... Oh, well, look, paper! Paper! I had paper! Okay, and then, let's see. Nope, nobody else is hiding, but come here. Let's do that again. There we go, and that says 1 to 4, so that's 2 out of 4. All right. Almost. Get. Okay, there we go. And I forgot we were building this thing here, and I came in here and I looked at that and I was like, what the heck was that supposed to be? Which just goes to show we haven't made nearly enough progress on it. Okay, get out of my way, Skelly. I'm going to check over here for more sugarcane. Okay, that's enough for 3 more pieces of paper, which will get me up 1 more tier. But also leave me with next to nothing to plant to start a sugarcane farm. Let's put one of these boys down so I have something in the way of a sugarcane farm. Yep. And then we'll just make the paper. Paper. That'll give me enough for the next one because I gotta have it. I want it to be bigger enough because let's see. And then this is, I can go 1 more level, but clearly I don't have the paper for that. So, all right, now let's make it night, make it day, because I want to go over to the marsh, which is what I was starting to say. Yay! Yep, make the big map because I want to see if the marsh will come in on that for one thing. And, yeah, stuff like that. You know what they need to make? They need to make. They need to make a thing where we can stick our all the maps that we've made into the thing, and be able to go like hold it up like that in our left hand. They need to make like an atlas, right? They need to have a thing we can have hold up in our hand, and if we have a map that is of the area, it'll show where we are on the map and where we are relative to the next map or what next nearest map or whatever, so that we can like actually have a map of the world that actually makes sense for Minecraft, like fits with the style of the map. And so yeah, like that antique atlas mod, sort of kind of basically the same idea, but with that where the pages are these instead of that. I don't like the video. I don't like the visual style, the art style of the antique atlas. But I wouldn't mind having something like this that we had to like actually craft the map and put into the atlas in order for it to work. You know? It's a thing. Okay, now I'm trying to go to the marsh that I know is over here, and at the same time I see the map and I see it not filling in, and I keep wanting to fill it in. But, all right. Think about how we've gotten there in the past. I believe in the past we follow along the mountain, and where the mountain and this roofed forest separate from each other around here. I've missed the turn already. Hi! Can you and I have a conversation? Oh, I don't need to talk to you anymore. I done already got to the end. I got all the beebles that I want. Here we are, this way. I said beebles. An empty map plus a book equals an atlas which you can add your own maps. Yes, exactly. Basically, that's exactly what I was trying to say. Nami, thank you for translating for me. So hard to actually put a thought together and do a thing at all. And you guys know how hard it is for me to... Oh, I should eat something. Yeah. I think it might even have to be like a thing where you would have to like do the thing where you fill in the map before you could stick it into the atlas to make it work. So you could potentially be walking through unmapped areas and the atlas would be sitting there like acting like a black screen because or not, well, like acting dumb because it hasn't drawn, because like people wander through unmapped areas all the time, right? I don't know what I thought I saw. Anyway, so you would have to actually go to the effort to do the mapping. Okay, but you would end up with a map that you could then, when you stuck it in the atlas, then the atlas would like know your map. I think, yeah. Basically. There's a marsh over here, but I think I might have turned left when I was supposed to turn green. All right. So I was thinking about the whole thing. The secret idea that I have, that I keep mentioning in the context of going to the jungle. Let's go to the jungle and we'll make this thing. I have this big idea for this, a large scale build that I want to do, but I want the grass color to be a pretty grass color. So I was thinking, the jungle, or we turn the Mushroom Island into it because of the color of the grass being really good color, right? But then I was thinking about the jungle specifically because, first of all, the process of just tearing down all of the trees that would be necessary to expose the landscape so that I could then go ahead and figure out how to modify the landscape to do what I want to do. It sounds like a huge project. So I was thinking that maybe having the marsh, although the grass wouldn't be the exact same bright green color, it might work better because it'd be easier to clear. So I wanted to come over here and look at the marsh and tell myself that that was either a brilliant idea or not a very smart one. And this roofed forest I'm going south. That's, I think, the problem because okay, I'm going to go to the edge of this map, and then since I've already filled it in, okay, so if I turn that way, it's towards that plains right there. But I feel like I need to go this way to actually get to the marsh. I feel like I've somehow gone crooked. And, yeah. I don't see any birch trees. Hey, look, another horse. This has got to be kind of in the general vicinity of that village, though, where we got the one horse that we have. So I think this means I got 3 pearls off of that Enderman. And, oh, wow, a horse with 15 hearts. Give me this thing. Give me this thing. Do I have a saddle in here? I'm going to get so mad if I don't have a saddle in here. I do, however, have a lead. There's no reason for me to not have a saddle in here. I have saddles laying around. Oh, that was well done. Where'd he go? Are you him? Are you him? No, are you him? Yes, you are him. Okay, come here, you. Uh-huh. Go there. Okay. New horse. New horse. We're going this way, though. Not that dragging a horse. Oh, I found it. It's over there. I was right. There's the marsh. Okay. I am so annoyed that I tore up my end chest just then. I knew I was going to do that, too. I knew I was going to end up doing that. I took out my fortune pick so that I could harvest the wheat, but then it wasn't fully grown, so then I didn't harvest the wheat. That's what happened, I'll tell you the truth. Okay. Oh, look, there's so much sugar cane and stuff over here. You stay right here, because dragging you across the water is going to be a pain. Okay, there's a little, okay, so yeah. Get the sugar cane so I can make more paper. And I would pull out my end chest, or pull my crafting table out of my end chest and go ahead and expand this map, because like I said, that was kind of my plan. But you know, there's the whole thing where I was I don't have my end chest now because I was a flake. This is why I don't use a fortune pick. This is why I keep screaming and hollering I need silk touch. And fortune is a thing you do at home within the privacy of your own base. Okay, there's a lot of water here. So, doing a lot of water terraforming. If there was an update called the location update, it should add the atlas thing. Yeah. You are absolutely right. They should definitely call it the location update. There is a gray sheep over there. I want to go kind of... I need the map, though, and I need this... Okay, I'm so annoyed about that. And if I could get into my end chest, I'm pretty sure there's a blaze rod in there. And of course, we still have the obsidian. So I could just remake it if I could get into it. Golly gosh, gee. I could also just cut down a tree and make myself a new crafting table. But, you know, I'll just end up with 40 crafting tables. And the atlas will, each time you go into a new biome, add a page of information. Ooh. Something that would track which biomes you had been in would be kind of cool. That could be really cool. Oh, the stupid vine noise. The stupid vine breaking noise. That flips my brain over. I swear. Let me have... It flips my... Yeah, that's exactly right. It flips my brain over. It makes my brain roll over in his grave. Nope. Do this. Yeah, this. But do it. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then this is the biggest map, I think. There it is. It didn't. Oh wow. And now I need to get it back in here. Okay, so now we've covered absolutely no ground on this map. All right, and I have a bed, so we don't have to worry about the night and the screamers. All right. Yep. I'm going to... there's my birch forest. That's why I was disoriented, was because I hadn't found my birch forest. Okay. So, let's just... I'm waiting for the night to come, because then I can sleep, and then I can start tracking around the edges of this biome. Biome? Yeah, that's the magic word. While I map. Yeah, use the map. That's what I'm thinking. And then I will know where the edges of this biome are, because I'm pretty sure it'll fit on the map, and if it doesn't, then yeah, but that means that this map goes all the way from... So then the next quadrant, if we did the one to the... I think it's the northeast, because this is clearly... No, this is southeast. I think it's northeast to go to the mesa. So if we did the mapping to the mesa, it would be... I believe that our portal would show up on the map, because it's at like 800 and 900 or some such thing. So anyway, let's use a boat. I don't have a boat with me. I do have one in my ender chest. But there again, we have this discussion about having the crafting table and the things. Maybe I'll just leave a boat over here in this marsh, because I will come back to this marsh eventually once or twice, you know? So, yeah, I didn't think I did that right. Give me the thing. Yeah, so we could have an oak boat over here in the marsh, because that's appropriate, right? Yeah, that's appropriate. Whee! And I'm gonna just float around here. Hey! Yeah, okay. Are you mapping even if I don't have my hand up? I'm not sure. That was a fish, not a turtle. Okay, so this is the back side of that range of mountains. Whoops. And can you stop with the things? I'm trying to do a thing here. I don't actually have to get over here this close to that in order to effectively map the edge. I don't. It's just not a thing. Okay. Okay. Do you mind? There's just stop already with the things. Can you like not be the things? Okay. Crystal clear blue water after that green water is a little bit shocking. Okay. There's a dolphin in the blue clear water. He's looking at the green water going, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Not really into green water, thank you. All right. Hey, there's a shipwreck over there. I don't know if we've been to that one, but I see it, so I'm going to run over there and have a look. Because why not? Because I'm in a boat, and there's a drowned right there. And, of course, the water it doesn't go straight up to the boat. I mean, it does, probably. Just not where I went, of course. Bunch of trapdoors are open. Oh, I've definitely been here before. Alright, that was not exciting. That was not exciting. Let's go find our green water again. Alright, wait, where am I? Something's amiss here. Okay, where's the green water gotten itself off to? Oh, there it is, there it is. I found the green water. I found the green water. I wonder if it shows up differently on the map. I mean, it normally does for a marsh, I think, anyway, like before 113. But it'd be interesting to see if these watercolors render in different colors or stuff on the map. Am I going even close to the right direction? I mean, in theory, I would be going close to the right direction. Oh, bunch of experience points in the water. Oh, hi, Mr. Drowned Guy. What you doing? Why'd you suddenly just pop up there? Is there a thing? You don't seem to know where you're going, dude, and it's kind of like disconcerting. He's like, I was gonna go on land, but then I remembered land is bad. Okay, I have gone in a very tight circle, it appears. So either this marsh is really, really, really small, or I'm bad at driving. I'm gonna vote for the bad at driving part because, you know, I've definitely been through here before, but not necessarily today. Ah, now we're starting to get it, I think. Okay, is this marsh really that small? Because that's probably not going to be big enough for what I was thinking of. No, it's not. There's more over here. Hmm. I want to go that way, though, so I'm going to have to get out of the boat for 2 seconds. And just traverse across this way. Oh, there's where I left my horse. Yay, there's where I left my horse. Okay, so I have been here, but I wasn't mapping, so I think I might have gone around the whole thing. No, it's bigger than that. It's got to be bigger than that. Sand can pop off like that in shipwrecks? Maybe, but I don't think that the... Now there's a good name. Thank you for the follow, random dude sub. That is a good name. Oh my gosh. This, what was I thinking? What was I just saying? He completely, like, scattered my brain. I need to put a much tamer sound on that, because that completely disrupts my thought processes most of the time. I wish that this particular application would tell me whose emotes those are, because that's cute. I'm trying to do a little bit of mapping around this marsh area, and it's either much smaller than I thought it was, which appears to be the case, or I'm very, 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 very bad at driving. Oh yeah, I've definitely been around, but was I mapping when I did that? Okay, so this marsh is really, really small? Is that what's happening? I'm trying to go over here because it looks like there's an open water edge. Yeah, there's an open water edge because it goes into other water. Okay, so yeah, we've been around the marsh. So the marsh color is this color on the light blue color on the map. Okay, so I'm thinking that on this scale of map looks like a really, really small area, and there is a lot of water in this marsh. Some marshes don't have that much water, so that makes me think that this is not going to be the secondary alternative to what I was. And I want to go that way because over there is where I left that horse that I want to take home. Yep. And so much for that idea. I always have such wonderful ideas, and then when I check them out and decide to test them, they just never amount to anything good. All right. Where's I gotta go over this way. He should be. I think he's over here somewhere. Didn't I just see this stupid horse? I left him in a place that wasn't as marshy. Oh, it's a Grimm's emote. That's why I thought I would recognize it, because I've watched him once or twice, I think. And so I thought I was like, I know that one, but nah. Okay, where is this stupid horse? He should be. Wait, something's not right here. Where's the marsh? Where's the marsh edge right here? I know it's right there. I knew it's right there. This horse should be right here somewhere. Well, I found some overland parts of marsh. So maybe I should have been like, paying. Look, hi mushrooms. Those seem to have just popped off on their own. There is a little bit of plains right here, which is why I was going over here thinking this is where my horse was, but well, it's not like he's tamed or anything, so okay. Pumpkins and cows, and we didn't lead him very far before we left him on the edge of the water. But it was definitely on the edge by the marsh. Does anybody remember where it was on this map that we saw that horse? It's over here on this side somewhere. I know it is. Hi, Cactus! Where have you been? We were just talking about you last night. I said, you know who we haven't seen? We haven't seen Cactus. And there you are. How are you doing? How is Cactus doing? I am attempting to find a horse that I left somewhere along the edge of this marsh because he was 15 hearts. He's probably like colossally slow, knowing my luck, but he was 15 hearts. So I was going to try to take him home, and of course I don't have a saddle, so that's going to be requiring the lead, but fortunately we have a lead. And there's another one of those little cave circle thingies. I love those cave circle thingies. They're like my favorite things in the whole Minecraft. Whoa! Oh, okay, that's not so bad. But where's the horse? Yay! Okay, I know. Okay, where's the bed? How about that? We can use the bed. The horse we can't really use. And I'm going to be hungry. Can I put the bed down? Thank you. Little tea while we're getting our nap. I put a little bit of honey in that, thinking it was going to be nice because it's a tea that's a little bit strong, and I intentionally made it strong because it's so strong I wanted to use up the bags. And so I put more bag. I put like 3 bags in my cup because 1 bag is just not enough. You get nothing but bitter, and then 2 bags is like, okay. But I just want to get rid of it because it came in a tin, and I really only bought it for the tins, so I can try to get rid of it. It's allowed. The tea, that is, I can get rid of the tea bags and keep the tin. That's kind of the point. I wonder if I don't think it's because of the tin that they make the. Is that the kind of thing that would happen? Um, golly gosh, she slipped off on me. My brain has shut down. Jeff might know about tea, whether tea gets bitter from being in a tin. But anyway, I tried to put honey in it to make it better. And also was because I was hoping if I put a little bit of honey in my tea, then and actually drank it, see, because that's half the problem most of the time, and actually drank it, then I could end up with I'm just going to collect this sugar cane because we don't have a sugar cane farm. We've already had that discussion. Um, if I actually drank the tea with the honey in it, then maybe my voice would make it actually 3 hours instead of 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, come on. Okay, I seem to be expanding the border of the marsh, which I guess is a good thing because I don't know how I didn't notice this was here, but apparently I didn't. Oh, no, I didn't expand any of the border. There's the birch forest, though. Something is weird here. Okay, we know the horse is visible from the boat, so there shouldn't be any need to get out of the boat to go locate the horse. You've been getting your sleep schedule on track. Oh yeah, school starting soon. That'll be a good thing to have your sleep schedule organized before school starts. I forget other people have schedules that are affected by school. My schedule is affected by school, but my schedule is affected to where I have to actually sleep when it's school. I mean, when I'm awake at night because it's school. Um, 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 Marsh. Oh, Marsh, why do you continue to run away from me, Marsh? I want the marsh, the water, Marsh. Come here, Marsh. What are we doing here? We're going in the south. Okay, we're doing good. We're good. We're still on the right line. It's just this is the faith part of the right line. Okay, that stupid horse has probably got just close enough that he is able to wander away from the shore, and now I'm looking for a horse that isn't on the shore anymore. That's what's happening. Okay, well, I'm not going to look for him forever. I'm going to get back up here towards the north side of this map, and then we're going to head back to base, because this was not part of the plan, chasing down a horse. Okay, I know where he... I see the lava. I think we saw the horse, and then we saw that lava fall, so that means that horse should be right over here somewhere. Of course, I've been saying that for 5 minutes. He should be right here somewhere. He should be. Give me all of that stuff. Why is it I'm not picking up the things after I break them? I think that's weird. Cow. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Yep. Because there's marsh this way too. Did I get to the north side of the map yet? I did. How badly do I want this horse? I kind of want the horse, you know? Okay, I'm going to go over here by the roofed forest again because I think he was by roofed forest. And then I'm going to get out of the water, and if I don't see the horse, I don't see the horse, I guess. I'm not going to have a whole lot of options, am I? Golly gosh, gee, there was a half a second there where there's 2 squids spinning right there. I thought they were a whole new mob. A whole new mob. Not a partial new mob, but an entire... This marsh tree seems kind of isolated over here. Oh, is that where he is? That's where he is! I knew he was over there by the plains. I didn't go quite north enough. Okay. Okay. Come here, you. Okay, give me you. Let's get you. Let's get this boat. Let's head home. Let's head home. I see him. Did you see him? He started to run away just as soon as I got to where I could come get him. Home is through those trees. But if I go... Would you stop? It's like you can't change a horse's mind once he starts going a different direction. It's because they outweigh you, you know. You gotta apply pressure that they want to get away from. Dang. Oh, yay! Counseling is helping? That's awesome. That's an awesome thing, Cactus. I'm so glad for you that it's helping. Look, these heads, I forgot 113 textures are horrible, especially from the ground. Those heads, so awful. And I don't think they're planning on fixing them. I mean, well, would you, after all of well, I don't know. I guess the issues with the invisible horses were to do with texture packs, and so I guess that actually makes sense if you think about it, because if the textures were built on the skeletons of the other style body, that'd be kind of like having your avatar skin designed for a Steve body when it's it'd be kind of like having your avatar skin designed for an Alex body when it's and not fitting on a Steve body. At least in my brain that makes sense now, but it doesn't sound right coming out of my head. But I guess you would have to have actually done an avatar skin for either an Alex or a Steve before to know what the heck I'm talking about. Does anybody here actually even know? Schools, you have to start school in 2 days. Yeah, I didn't want to come back to school either. But it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. So I'll get over it eventually. So now I'm going to have to carry this map around. Well, I guess I'll stick it in my end chest, and then if I want to do some mapping, I'll do some mapping, I guess. What else is there to do for it, right? Until I get shulker boxes anyway. And anyway, you can't do anything with them inside of the box as it is. Come on, horse. I see a hole I'd like for you to avoid. Come on. Leading horses is such a challenge and a chore. And Nami, you're still in school though, right? Your schedule is the same. Well, come on. Oh, I love how the lead lines can go straight through trees. The horse doesn't care. It's all right. I'm not going to walk around the tree. I'll just walk to the other side of it and because that would happen in real life, right? Yeah, no, it would not. The horse would wrap himself around the tree and you'd be like, "You are a dumb horse. Come this way." In real life, of course, we all know this is Minecraft, and so all expectations of reality must be, what's that called? Suspended. Suspension of belief is an important part of all storytelling, including video games, right? Okay, so there's a big mountain between me and where I want to go. And the mountain would be the fastest and easiest way to go across the part of the world I'm trying to go across, except for the part that leading the horse up a steep cliff is probably going to be a challenge. Okay, come on. If I can just get on top of the mountain, then we'll have it. We'll be golden. But getting on top of the mountain, especially this part that looks so stinking steep. Okay, fine. Be this way. I'm going to have to go around the mountain this way, I guess. Come on. Come on, there's plenty of room for you. I've been looking up. I'll have to come to streams even less. I know, it'll be a horrible thing. But we'll know you're in school, and we'll be looking forward to when you can come back again, I guess. Of course, it's not in your best. It's like you have to be on the right sleeping schedule, and that's more important than coming to my stream, even though we'll miss you, Cactus. It's not like we're not going to notice you're gone. Aha. Here's the little crevice in the world. Would you come on? This is not eating time. That would be just like a real horse. That part was just like a real horse. Dude, I'm trying to go somewhere. Can you stop with the eating thing? It's like, I want to get you into the barn before it gets dark. Not that there's any chance of that, but can you just do the walking straight thing? That would be nice. Quit jerking my arm around so you can graze. Whee! Okay, this way. Okay, this way. I don't know, it sounded good. Yeah, we'll have to go up, I think, a little bit, because that's kind of a narrow way to go. Speaking of narrow ways. Get out of the way, leaves. Are you still coming? Come on, horse, it's just down. You can handle down. Come on. You got 15 hearts. You can handle a 4-block jump. Down, anyway. I have the distinct impression that this is a little bit new. This might be a new chunk. One new chunk among many that we've traversed. I don't think that's actually the case. I'm just trying to get home. So Marco was telling me earlier that that song he tricked me into singing yesterday is a meme from Sea of Thieves. I was like, why did he put that? Is like, oh no, you stop being in my face. Yeah, you don't be in my face. Thank you. What is on this? That's enough to take care of a creeper. It's not enough to make my arrows last any longer than they will, though. Which is, unfortunately, that is going to be the last mob I can kill. You are facing the wrong direction if you're facing that way. Okay. Having a map, I mean, that's a good idea. Not so much the map as it is the compass. Wait, yeah, the fact that it acts like a compass, I guess, is more to the point. If I know which part of the map I'm trying to get to, then, you know what, I'm so stupid. I've never thought of it until now, that the part where it spins around and shows you which direction, the little white indicator shows you where you are, that part, that's the part that's the compass. It just now occurred to me. Hello! Hello! Let us engage the brain. Oh no, we can't do that. This is the 3 hours of my life when I stream. This is when I do not activate my brain. I know where I am. Come on, horsey. I think we've got some pretty good walking areas now, because we should be able to follow water. We should be able to follow this crevasse and get up and down and around and through pretty easily now. Are you coming? Are you coming? I see some experience here. All right. Are you coming? Good, good boy. Good boy. The compass will not work for you unless you want to get to spawn, because you just used the bed. Yes. How is the compass associated with the bed at all? I don't understand what you are talking about, Ray. Like, I totally understand the part where the compass goes to spawn. I totally get that part. I'm trying to figure out how you think that the bed has anything to do with it, anything at all there. Come on, horse, pick a direction. Oh, you can't go up 2 blocks. I guess, duh, that's the problem. Come on, horse. Come on, you can do that. You're not a very smart horse. A smart horse would have jumped up there. Right there where there was a spot. Okay, come on. Do. Come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Thank you. Good grief. Act like I don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I am going over the mountain. Let's go back down this way, though, because it's getting a little hairy up here. It's getting a little hairy up here. Yep, there's a naked sheep. Come on, horse. Oof. Come on. There we go. There's a good boy. You broke your bed after you slept and it shows spawn. I mean, I wasn't trying to get to my bed spawn. If I broke my bed in it, it'll return me to my spawn, which is set at home. Right? Because it doesn't, like, I broke my bed. I intentionally broke my bed and brought it with me so that it wouldn't be my new respawn point. And I don't plan on dying between now and the time I get home. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. Do the thing. Do the thing. Come on, horse. He's decided that he's going somewhere else and is going to make my life complicated. Come on, you. Come on, you. I would like to see a little bit more color diversity between the green biomes, like when you're on the map, because you can't hardly tell. You have to like be really familiar with the map. Although if you had it to use on a very consistent basis, you might end up being that familiar with it. But you'd have to be really familiar with the map in order to recognize that that place that we just were at was marsh, and we walked through and around roofed forest. Now the roofed forest might show up better on a smaller scale map, but see, my voice is trying to die, and it's like a half an hour. Oh, it's a whole hour into my stream. There's no reason for me to have no voice. Okay. All right. So I have wasted an hour trying to get that done, and that's not infrastructure at all. That was bringing back a horse for no particularly good reason. I will breed horses eventually. There's a thought I hadn't had. Oh, I was just thinking maybe I should make a what do you call those things? Iron, not what do you call those things? The thing with the pigs. Gold farm. Excuse me. But then I thought, oh no, drowns, they drop gold. I may not need a drowned farm, but that would be a good thing to have because saddle. That's what I want. I want a saddle on his hiney, and I also want to remake my ender chest. Somebody remind me in a second after I've saddled this horse that we need to remake my ender chest. Herg. You can now be tamed. I forgot he's not tamed yet. Oh. I was gonna say, for a minute there, I thought he was already spawned or tamed, and then I was like, how did he not get like brought home if he was fully tamed? I mean, I could see me doing that, leaving the tame horse out there somewhere and forgetting it. But goodness gracious! Come on, pony. Really? You're making a big deal out of it. It's really not that big deal. I mean, I've broken horses in the real world and they didn't try any of that. So I don't know why you think you're special. Let's see if he's any good. He is not good. He is slow, 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 slow. I believe I could almost outrun him. My own self. That is a bad horse. That is a bad, 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 bad horse. Bad horse. That's all right. We'll put him over here in the hole because he's got good health. I think that's the max health. And then we don't have to see. I was trying to get out. Oh, I can get out of here. Is there a bat inside my cow barn? I just saw something I thought flickering up through the top. Maybe it was. Oh, it was probably the smoke off of the torches. Okay. All right, so I wanted to do a little bit of nether digging today because I fixed my pick. And there's a thing that needs to be done. Let's see. Blaze powder. 1, 2. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing, and I know where to go. So sort of know where to go. I think. I think maybe know where to go. I'm gonna make a few of those, but I'm only gonna make one of these right now. Oh, I need to keep some of those on hand anyway because that's another thing that needs to go. So that if I get somewhere like where I'm going, and oh yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Do that. Oh, I have some already. See, I told you. Okay, it's that stupid. All right. Now I want to see. Do I have the ability to make another? I do have the ability to make another map. So let's get some redstone and iron. Oh, I'm still carrying redstone. So all I need is iron. I'm going to make another compass. Or let's actually break the redstone first. Yep, get that. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Why is my recipe book closed? Because that might have been a little bit faster. Let's do this. I'm not going to make that many maps right now, but I'm going to have that many compasses. 51, 17. Hey, that's a lot of paper. I also... Why is it being difficult? Is it being difficult because I have a map in my hand? That's weird. I want to make... Where is the map? Will it... That's weird. I did it... Oh, no. I'm a doof. Why am I so mean to the horse? Because he was slow. Having an ender chest inside your ender chest as well as in your inventory, you lose one ender chest slot. Well, yes and no. Because there's the whole argument that you're losing ender chest slots every time you put something, and I do not want to open this one in this spot because this is where we opened this one. I need to go... Oh, I'm going to go sleep. It's probably Screamer night. No, we've been sleeping. Never mind. Well, Ray, first of all, I am in the habit of having an ender chest inside of my ender chest because I tend to walk off and leave my ender chest laying places for a starting point. Why am I doing this now? I don't know why I'm doing this now. Let's go, let's see, we want to go north. Let's go northwest. That'll be the opposite of where we were a minute ago. And I'm gonna go over here a little bit. Hi, Zombert. What you doing? Are you hanging out over here by the coastline? Okay. I'm gonna do it even if you think it's dumb. So there. Is how it's gonna work. Ooh, that is not the part of the map I was trying to get. Okay, so we now have a... How did... Okay, that's not the part of the map I was trying to get. So how did I mess up? Something is wrong with my brain. Oh, no. That is the part of the map I was trying to get. It's just I wasn't, like, thinking in terms of the rights. No, but that doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be getting... Erg! I have a hunch, but I think maybe I'll be done with playing with maps for now. Put them away. Actually, I'm gonna... this is not right. Why is it being mean? By not carrying 2 ender chests, you expose your ender chest slot to junk entity blocks around while your enter chest is placed, because you only have what? Potentially losing time throwing the trash to pick your ender chest back up. You're saying you want me to carry my spare ender chest in the same slot as the one I'm actively using. I get it. But I get what you're saying. But see, the problem is that I have arrived at carrying an ender chest in my ender chest from a different place than where you're coming from. Cactus Ray is fussing at me because I have this spot here occupied as by an ender chest, and also this spot here occupied by an ender chest. And we've all observed how much luck and wonder is in my normal state of the inventory, right? So he's suggesting that instead of having this one up here, I have it down here, because then I will have that slot available. And at the same time, as long as I have two here, then if I put my one that I'm using down, there will always be a spot saved for my ender chest so that I can always pick it back up after breaking it again. So that with my inventory always being crowded, I will still always be able to get my ender chest back up. That's what Ray is saying. If that makes any more sense. You tell me if that makes sense before I go on to argue with Ray. I need to just clear my inventory again. Okay, that needs to go inside the ender chest. What was I trying to put it? That. Okay, and then this needs to go inside my ender chest, into that, and then what else? The paper and everything I'm going to put away because something wasn't working the way I wanted it to be working with the mapping. And I need to look and see if the information that I was basing that behavior off of is faulty, which is highly likely. I mean, we're talking about me after all. Okay, and then that lead goes back in the ender chest. Excuse me. And if I put a saddle in the ender chest, then the next time I find a horse, I can ride the horse. Not that that will necessarily solve all the problems in the world, but it'll, okay. That makes 4 out of 5 cents. What is that face, Ray? I don't know what that face is, and I don't have any way to find out what that face is, so you're going to have to tell me. Is that like a perfect face? Because, you know, it's a cat. It could be a perfect face. Okay. So Ray doesn't want me to do, wants me to do it that way. But the thing is that I am in the habit of having an extra one in my inventory, because in my ender chest inventory, because I always am wandering, because I'll always put one down, right, if I'm somewhere, and just forget to make the effort to pick it back up. Found a cat with sunglasses and I liked it. Oh, okay. So because I'm always accidentally running off and forgetting to make the effort to pick up my ender chest, it's not a matter of the inventory being too full to pick it up. It's always that I forget to make the effort, or that I have the fortune pick and I broke my ender chest. Where I'm used to playing on LVS, I put if I know that I have a really good chance of just wandering into somebody's base and be able to find an ender chest, in which case I can use somebody else's ender chest to restock my ender chest. So that's why I have an ender chest inside my ender chest. And and also because there's sometimes I'm doing stuff on the server that's server related stuff in a semi-official capacity, and therefore I might want to put an ender chest there for other people, for permanent intentionally place an ender chest, and then I have spare ender chests for use with the intentionally placing. But having said all of that, now that we understand each other, I do think that Ray might be right for this particular world if I can get out of the habit of it, because well, but see, then if I have it in this, I still think it's better to do it that way, because if I don't have one on me, well, because I'm thinking in this moment, if I die, then I lose more ender chests, but I already have access to all of the resources to get one back, and if I die, I'll be where those resources are, so that part isn't relevant. And so if I'm not dead, then that particular spot can still be being used. I mean, that makes sense. It doesn't not make sense. Okay, we can go continue this discussion while I go dig in the nether, which was the next plan. Because you fear losing your ender chest, you'll always lose your ender chest out of fear. You're talking about the whole concept of self-fulfilling prophecies? I mean, yeah, there's that, but I don't actively fear losing my ender chest. I'm just making preparations against the likelihood or the possibility. There's a difference. Being prepared is not the same thing as being afraid. Yeah, that's exactly right. Being prepared is not the same thing as being afraid. Okay, I'm going to dig a long tunnel in the nether. Be brave, make changes in your belief system, and get stronger and more fearless. That's one of those things, Ray, where you're like saying all the right things, but for the wrong reasons. You're saying, behold, the turtle who makes progress only when he sticks his neck out. And I'm saying, behold, the ant and the grasshopper. See, the phrase enjoy the moment, or you could have just enjoyed the moment, is different. That's one of those phrases that people use, and it loses its meaning the more people use it, right? It's like you're wanting to be like in the moment and present and all of that. Okay, fine. But the fact of the matter is that, first of all, people don't enjoy the moment in the same way from one person to the next. We need to go quite a bit further here. I guess I need to go. Let's see. Oh, yes, it's quite a bit farther. I need to go 1,000 blocks. So yeah, I think it's 1,000 blocks. Basically, I'm trying to dig a tunnel that goes to where we were the other week when we explored and went north, and we were actively, supposedly looking for the mushroom island. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to dig this. I should not be going quite this fast because this is a little bit of a risky game. What am I carrying in my inventory? Because I'm going to end up wanting to stash all of this. And do I have anything in here that actually makes sense? Like, nope. I have absolutely no resources of the sort that I will want for what I'm trying to do. So let's go back home. I'm going to have to go home and get me some chests so that I have at least 3 fears. I believe everybody has a big pile of fears. And yeah, like you have a fear of burning your hand on the stove, and so therefore you behave in a certain way so that you don't burn your hand on the stove. That doesn't mean that you're not enjoying the moment cooking. It means that you have enough experience, which is one of those words that Ray has used before, to know what you need to do in order to not burn your hand on the stove. It doesn't mean you're living a fearful existence. It means that you know how to live. I fear the edges of paper, says Nami. I know what you're talking about. That's paper. I've my hands are just too tough, I think. Because I have done stuff, and so my hand, and I don't do that lotion thing. I think that putting lotion on your hands all the time is kind of silly, because it's like you want your hands to be soft, but you're really just only making them greasy. And on top of that, you're making your hands more likely to suffer from paper cuts, because if your skin is overly soft, then it can't do its job and protect you. Fear is present when you think about the time you burned yourself on the stove while cooking on it. Ray, I mean, you're arguing the point for the sake of arguing the point. You know, we can do that if you want. I mean, we're just going to dig a tunnel, so it's not like we don't have time to be having the conversation about something that's stupid. You are trying to validate your argument with an argument that doesn't make sense. I suppose you actively walk around with a hat pin stuck in your eye just so that you can experience the moment and enjoy it. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. I hope you understand. That kind of behavior does not make sense. You can't avoid fear. It is a part of life. You can learn how to just go on through and do whatever it is you want to do. Do it afraid, as they say. Ooh, that was quick. But you can't avoid fear, and you shouldn't try to avoid fear. It's how you deal with fear that matters. Night, Purple. Oh. I like going places, but I'm too scared to socialize. Like, that isn't real. Okay, I don't want to say that it isn't real fear, because it is. But see, I think that in the modern era, we have lost a lot to, like, say, for example, the social media and the leveling of language, where we like mass market materials to diverse cultures. That's a wonderful thing. It's creating an oversimplified language, though, because, like, for example, we don't learn how to identify the different nuances of an emotion. Like, for example, fear to anxiety. There's a big range of things that are that are emotions that go between, like, fear and anxiety, and they're all stress based emotions, right? There's all these stress emotions that happen. How do I enjoy the moment while having a panic attack? Like, I don't know. That would be something you would have to. Oh, I'm sorry. You were asking Ray. I'm going to go over here and dig my little hole that's going to go somewhere, hopefully. And you guys can have that conversation. I'm going to watch very attentively because I'm amused by it. But hopefully I went the right direction. I don't think I have any other tunnels that go this far. North. Okay. So I need to go 1,000 blocks, which means I need to dig more than I have. I hope I've got enough pick for this. I know that when I am having an anxious moment, and I have them, um, a lot of times I have to tell myself things. I have to explain myself to myself. Like, for example, when I'm in a social situation, they probably aren't going to eat me, even though I don't really like social situations. Because I have got those, like, um, it's easy for me to get overwhelmed in a social situation because there's a lot of sensory input, and I have what would probably, if I had grown up now, they probably would have labeled me as having some kind of sensory issue. But I just hear a little bit more and see a little bit more, and take in a little bit more data chunks than other people do. So it's kind of like the internet in my brain, like I go to Google and I'm looking for, say, for example, a cake recipe. There's no cake recipes in my brain. I'm just saying, for example, you go to Google and you look up a cake recipe, and like you end up with 512 bajillion listings for a cake recipe. And if you don't know like what exactly kind of cake you want, and whose recipe it is you want, you have like a bajillion to sift through. So in my brain, like a new piece of information comes in. Like, remember the thing with the bubble butt a couple of weeks ago? It's like the most random things connect and come up on my search engine, and then I don't know what to do. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, that's such a hilarious connection, like the bubble butt thing. But like sometimes it's catastrophizing, and it's makes my life worse than it is. Like somebody talks to me about something, or I say to somebody else that they're wrong about something, and I know that they're wrong about something, and I intend, and then I sit there going, oh, but they're going to be mad at me for calling them wrong, even if I'm right and I know I'm right. It's like such a stupid stuff goes on in my head sometimes. And then later you find out that person didn't even notice the thing you said to them. And I'm like, okay, gee, thanks for listening. And then it's all about nobody cares enough about me to listen to me. And it's like my brain does the craziest things on a consistent and regular basis. It's like, really, what are you doing, brain? That's why I say you can't trust your feelings, because they're fickle and misleading a lot of the time. You can experience them, which is kind of, I think, what Ray is really saying when he says enjoy the moment. Can just experience, and then like people actually go out and pay good money to be scared. It's like, okay, Ray, so what you're basically saying is you feel like all fear is supposed to be positive and something you should enjoy, like you would enjoy, like, God, that's speaking of moments of fear. I will enjoy the fear in a moment after I have ensured my survival. Thank you. Which reminds me, I forgot to take my pill today. uh, there was a sentence that got held by AutoMod. Okay. Let's go see if I can figure out what AutoMod has done. Where is even the right button? No, my dashboard is closed. So not right. I closed too many windows earlier. I'm not going to be able to fix it because it's like I don't even have that function open. Sorry. I'm a flake. It has happened. It has happened before. It will happen again. So if you can redo it, Ray, then you can redo it and maybe I can fix it. But I don't have the ability to fix it in a past tense like I'm supposed to because I closed the wrong window. I'm trying to get... Oh, wait. What are you... Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Why are you not doing the thing you're supposed to be doing? I was just on. Can I be on the thing I was just on? Can I please? Thank you. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, I see what's happening. I've got two things minimized and I should have one of them open. Okay, I got it. I should have it open behind the other thing. Oh, at any rate. Oh, well, all right. I like these new ravines. This is a bad example of the new ravines, but these new ravines are really cool. The nether ravines, because they're cool. They're cool. I like that there's terrain, and they also seem to reduce the exposure so far as I have experienced them so far. They have seemed to reduce my exposure to ghasts while I was trying to. The fact that they're crooked or the fact that they are not lava, I don't know exactly what it is as the gas spawning mechanic, but there's something about these ravines that I haven't seen as many ghasts in them as I would. Oh, that's a thing. I need these. Hi, Pigman. As I would have if I had been trying to bridge over the same amount of space in an actual, like an old nether. So they're cool. That's a cool thing that they've added. Um, then the thing about behaving fearlessly is that it has its consequences. A lot of anxiety and panic attacks are caused by me building stuff up in my head. Yeah, exactly. See, I know I don't mean to, but it just gets bigger and bigger. And then I was reading recently that your body physiologically, you do the thing in your head once or twice, or like you have a really bad day and you do five things in your head and you go, okay, 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 I get it, I'm being stupid, and you talk yourself down, but your body stays in that state of fight or flight, and then no matter how much you tell yourself that you're fine, no matter how much intellectually you're actually, like, intellectually you're fine, your body is still doing the stress response, which makes everything seem worse than it is. And so then it just like perpetuates itself. It's like it becomes like what do they call those, perpetual motion machine. Yeah, exactly. It gets, you don't mean to, but it gets bigger and bigger in your head, and then it makes you more and more panicky. Like, I totally get it. Like, uh it is like everything that somebody says triggers you. Like, I have a person that works with me, they're like a mother and I'm not, and if they say the word I'm a mother and I reacted this way because I'm a mother, I take it offensively, because there's certain ways that being a mother supposedly would be applicable to the job that I'm doing. So it's like, are you actually calling me incompetent because I haven't physiologically spawned? Please don't do that. It's a little bit insulting. It's probably not at all her intention, but it's what my brain does to it. Ah, that isn't the least bit disturbing, especially since I'm getting so close to where I want to turn. Okay, so 240 divided by 8 is about 30. So when I get down here to I have to get this, because I have to get the quartz that's like right here. I actively walked past that patch that I saw a minute ago that wasn't exactly right here. Can I please have the things? And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and do this, because that's what I brought them for. Go away. There we go. And now I won't have the one I want to fill in the sidewalk right here, because that's the way the world works. Okay, now if I have a panic attack, if I have a panic attack, says Ray, I'd sure try to get to the bottom of the feeling, be present with it and myself, not enjoy, but at least appreciate the emotion for what it is, a sign that something is bothering me in a particular moment, and it's there, so you think and resolve the situation you're in, or the situation you think you're in. Yeah, that's true to a certain extent. Like, I was like, that's kind of what I was saying about talking to myself, right? It's like, sometimes I would literally go, why am I getting so wound up about this? I realize this is not a thing that even needs to be a thing. And then if I think about it sometimes, because I am who I am, sometimes I can go, oh, you know what? It's that week when everybody pisses me off for no good reason. or or it could be it is they're doing something that I'm perceiving as a disrespect, but maybe they don't perceive it as a disrespect because our expectations about the relationship are different. So or yeah, so what Ray's saying is true to a point. You have to kind of understand what it is you're trying, what it is your brain is trying to tell you, and that's what I'm saying about having lost a lot of language. We've lost so much in the language, where for example, the word respect. People use the word respect to mean so many different things, and like a lot of times they use the word respect when they're saying the words that you used caused me to have an anger response or an anxiety response, right? And they don't actually mean that you're being disrespected. There was just something in the word that you used that triggered them. Like I was saying about, for example, the woman with the talking about being a mother. I don't care that I'm not a mother. It's not a thing that bothers me much at all, except if somebody uses it in the context that suggests that I am somehow less able to do my job because I have not spawned. Or in some cases, like if I go to church and it happens to be Mother's Day weekend, that irritates the tar out of me because they sit there and they talk about the mothers in the world as if only the people that are spawning or have gone out and adopted children, or at the risk of sounding cold, like a cold-hearted kvetch, um, the people that have gone out and if you don't actively like seek out children to nurture, if you're not a baby snatcher, which I'm not, then you're a flawed person. Or like, do they ever once on Mother's Day, say for example at a church, have an episode where they talk about an episode? They spend a lot of time on Mother's Day at churches talking about your relationship with your mother, which could be a sore spot for some people, or it could be they talk about, it's just like, whatever it is you're preaching on Mother's Day, it may not actually be relevant to me. Can we do something else? I mean, I get that it's Mother's Day, but so does everybody else in the whole country. This is about my spiritual growth and not necessarily about the fact that I've spawned. Sometimes the thing is, Cactus says, sometimes me and other people can get panic attacks when literally nothing is happening. You could be sitting and enjoying yourself alone, and then poof, you can't breathe. I mean, I totally understand that. I get that. I do that all the time. Be like we used to work, we used to live a long time ago. I used to work around horses, and oh. Oh, I completed. I was like, what was that noise? You are not where you're supposed to be. You're close enough. So, I want to go east from here. I think I want to go east from here. Am I carrying a bed? Please tell me I'm carrying a bed. Okay. I want to go east from here. I like where... Oh, gray horses. Gray horses. Get the bed. Gray horses. This is the most crucial thing for the whole point for us to come here, was to find these gray horses. Not. Let's see if there's anybody that's good over here. You are not good. You are not worth the trouble. Wait, was it this one? Which one did I just jump on? You are very definitely not worth the trouble. I should totally be able to start hitting them from the saddle. I think that's a thing that should happen. I mean, it totally makes sense that they didn't write the code that way, but I should totally be able to hit the horse if I want to from the saddle. It's a thing. It's a thing that should happen. This is a pretty area. Not that there's not other birch forests that are probably the exact same functionally. Okay. I don't want to wander too far away from this, but I do want to go east. Okay, let me make note. 260 and 8,000. Okay, wait. Is it negative or positive? This is positive. 260 and 8,000. I feel like that's the wrong direction. It's not, but I feel like it is. I want to go east. If I've done what I was trying to do, which clearly I haven't because I did not land where I was hoping I would land, but we have our things and we have a little bit more obsidian, I think, so we can resolve. Well, we don't want to resolve it this way. So 260 and 8,000. 260 and it's positive 260. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's supposed to be a birch forest, so what's happening here is I have cheated after our exploration the other week the looking for the Mushroom Island. I have gone and looked at the amidst, and I think there should be one right about here. But it's possible that I don't remember correctly because that was a couple weeks ago, and I did not make notes about it because I was hemming and hawing about whether or not I would do it this way. But then earlier today, I decided I was going to do tunnels and roads and things like that today, and not do anything that was actually a thing. And so I was hoping that I could just drop a portal and end up where I wanted to be, but it looks like it does not want to play the game. Okay. I am going to go over past this mountain range and see if there's an ocean, and if there's not an ocean beyond the mountains, then we'll come back to this portal, and we will have a random portal stuck out here in the middle of the world for no good reason because it didn't go where we wanted it to go. Whew. Speaking of pretty areas, okay. If only it didn't take so long to build things in Minecraft and you could just like walk up to a place and go, "Oh, you're a cool place. You know what would be cool here?" It wouldn't work because then you'd be like, "I want it to look like this." And then you'd be like, "No, I don't want it to." Yeah, no, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It just would be cool. You made it about others at Always Ever Vero. It's not about other people. It's about you and how you feel. You're just scraping the surface of what excuse it's that week that everybody's bothering me, making me angry. Instead of you should identify exactly what bothered you. Then probably take the next step and identify why you are bothered by this thing. If you think of one time in your life when you actually bothered other people that same way and forgive yourself, you might get healed. I mean, what you're saying is a contradiction to yourself, my dear. Because you're saying I'm making it about other people. Okay. I get what you're saying. You're saying I should be doing my own work. I get that. But the fact of the matter is that you're also saying the same thing as I was saying. It's not about, I was saying I'm going to take 2 minutes and recognize that the things, and what I said in my story is the things I was consciously and intellectually recognizing that the things that were bothering me were meaningless things. It wasn't about that I had been harmed or that I had done harm to somebody. It was that I was being annoyed, for that particular example, about things that were ridiculous to be annoyed about. And so therefore I could say to myself intellectually and have it to be true that the reason that I'm behaving this way is a hormonal thing and it's okay. It will pass in a couple of days. Thank the Lord I am not as afflicted as some people by those particular changes. But, you know, in that case, it is not. And at the same time, I also do frequently do the whole, you know what? I don't need to be getting on this person about that thing because I am just as bad as they are, or I have done the exact same thing in a similar context, or, you know, and I do that like 10 and 12 times a week. I'm not that perfect either. I have no leg to stand on. That's called there but for the grace of God go I, and oh hello, everybody's a sinner. So you're just like you're contradicting yourself and at the same time supporting me. Uh okay. It's not you're not It's 100% a thought that ignites everything. Exactly. That's why it says in the Bible, take all of these thoughts captive. Okay, this birch forest is going quite a bit further than I was expecting it to. Okay, I was going to go to the other side of the mountain, but then there's still birch forest, so now I'm a little confused. I pushed too many buttons at once and my computer was like, ah! Okay, how far have I gone? F3, can I find you? Thank you. If there was only somebody here. No, okay. I'm going to go back to the portal because I don't want to spend the entire episode exploring again. I do that way too often. I want to be productive and this is not productive. So what am I going to do? My options are to leave this portal standing here for whatever it may gain me at some point in the future, or that's why I feel like I'm going slow. Thank you, Ray. You're right, I should eat. 260 and 8,000. It was actually 8,003, but I think if I can find 8,000, I'll probably be close enough to 8,003. Okay. Whee! And there's a shaved tree that I didn't do. That's one of those things that's keeping 113 from being perfect. That's a newly generated tree. We have not been here. There's no excuse for that. Well, actually, I say that, but it's possible we were just brushing the edges of these chunks that day that we were exploring. Hi, brown sheep. Yeah, so anyway, what am I doing? Oh, look, a floating island. It's got a nice, look, it's got a tree on it and everything. It's got a nice shape. I kind of wish I had that Optifine thing right now because then I could zoom in on it and it would be prettier it makes it so small. Like on my TV screen, because I use a TV and I have it like the window, the full size. On my TV screen, it doesn't look too terribly, horribly small, but I see over there in the viewer, for what you guys see, it does look kind of terribly small. So, I should pay more attention. Oh, these are mending. I'm okay. These are mending, and we just got done doing the mending thing. That's another thing I wanted to do. So that's why I do not want to spend the entire episode running across the country because I want to go into the end and do a little bit of stuff. Like I don't want to actually start making an Enderman farm, but I want to kind of start making an Enderman farm. Like look around and see where it's going to be the best place to put it, or and here's yeah, something like that. I want to do things, but I'm not really sure what I want to do because I haven't like looked at the videos. I've watched people make Enderman farms before, so you would think that I like kind of have an idea how to do it, but I've not paid enough specific. It was like that's the episode they're doing this week, and I would watch this guy anyway, kind of a thing, rather than I want to learn how to do this so that I can emulate the thing. Okay, so now I'm kind of like stuck because I think I'm right next to the portal. Where am I? Where am I? I am not that far from the portal. Okay, so I need to go toward negative x, negative x. Oh, okay, right. I'm still on the right line. I'm not that. Look, I said I think I'm close to the portal. I'm like 250 blocks from the portal. It's like I looked around and said, "This is where the portal is." I'm that good at just wandering around Minecraft. You people think I'm lost. I'm not lost. I recognized the terrain that well. That's what I'm saying. I'm not lost. I may not be exactly on the map where I think I am, but I'm not actually as lost as I look. Okay, F3. Oops, it's a little bit further. I think it would be an interesting experiment to get some people together to make a video about estimating distances in Minecraft, like with the eye. Because I was watching a video earlier and the guy was like, "Oh, that's only about 200 blocks." And I'm thinking, no, that was more like 500 blocks. But then I looked at my coordinates just now and I hadn't gone the 250 blocks that I thought I had gone. So therefore, my ability to judge the distance is a little bit off too. Okay, so I want to go, I'm right here. This is it right here somewhere. It wasn't there like a mountainous bit behind our portal? It should be right here somewhere. 8,003. Oh, I gotta go another 100 blocks. Okay. It's okay. We're right here. We're right here. It's gotta be right at the end of this ridge. Or something. Right around in here somewhere. Show yourself. Show yourself, Mr. Portal, or gray horses. Ah, there's Portal. Or something identifiable. I told you, right at the end of the ridge with a mountain at its back. I mean, I'm not dumb. Yeah. I feel like my thoughts would make some things even worse. A cactus, yes, exactly. It's the fact that you stew on it that makes things worse. Like I have to go tell my husband that all the time. Stop stewing on it. You know you can't stew on it. It does bad things to your health. We've had experiences with things like this before. Do not make an enemy of your thoughts. They're your thoughts. It is true they can affect you negatively, but like other things in this world, it can do the opposite. Yep. Yep. That's true too. Observe them. Watch like a father that watches his child playing a dangerous game. Oh, that's weird. I'm getting a personal chuckle at Ray's expense, and I can't really explain it because it's too amorphous of an idea in my head. Why do that when you can just stop the kid? Because the kid has to learn. For one thing, Cactus, the kid has to learn his limits, for one thing. Being in dangerous situations is part of how you learn to cope with a dangerous situation. It's part of developing coping skills, I'm afraid. You can't bubble wrap your kids, it'll suffocate them. So, yeah. But yep. I mean, I get what Ray's. It's not that I don't understand what Ray is saying. It's just the language he's using is, so new age. It's like saying the same thing and not recognizing the truth behind it. It's burning the candle at the same end. You're on at two ends. You're on the same wick. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going back down the tunnel because there's nothing else to do. I'm gonna have to go look it up again and check my coordinates. I have a feeling that either the data is incorrect, which is a high likelihood. The kid does have fun. If something happens, the kid will get the experience. If you stop it, it'll play the same dangerous game later in his life, but with higher stakes. Say, for example, with JD. See, Oh, wait, Cactus, you haven't been here and didn't hear about JD, and it's not my story to tell, so I can't really tell it, but you know? It's kind of like the preacher's kid syndrome, right? The preacher's kid is expected to behave like the preacher's kid, and so therefore, um, all of a sudden, or like the kid that moves out of home and goes off to college in a different state, all of a sudden the rules are different, and then they have to learn how to like live and do their own being in control of themselves and their own editing and their own what's that they call it, well, decision making, but not, that's not what I'm really thinking. The it's the cognitive skill for risk taking, and kind of, the word is escaping me. Okay. So I want to clear out my inventory, and I want to go to the end, which was back down that tunnel. So I have chests. I guess I could do the clearing the inventory here, and then worry about reorganizing it at some later time. Let's go this way again. I'll go back down here to the end and just drop down a chest somewhere outside of it to get rid of all the stuff I don't want. That's it. No, but that's not going to work because I still need to get ender pearl for what I want to do. I need an ender pearl, at least one, and I will want some blocks. Maybe some cobblestone would be appropriate. Oh, I don't have to worry about anything but the enderman. I might want a pumpkin for this. Ay, 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 ay. In my brain, I'm translating this discussion to the difference between using the hand, the thing you can see over here, I can see my sword at the corner of the screen, and I can tell that that's what I have ready to use by looking over there in the corner of the screen. I could change to my axe, I could change to my potato, I could change to this netherrack and still be able to see it on the screen. And so I would know that. Nope, whatever it was my brain was doing is inaccurate. So I cannot continue this analogy because it was inaccurate. Oh, okay. Oh, my brain is just, it's just a whole thing. Okay, paper. I'll take one chest. I will not need a boat. That chicken is not going to be of use to me. I shouldn't need a bed, and it's expendable anyway. The feathers don't matter. Cobblestone. Cobblestone should live downstairs. So I will go get myself some, oh, but you know what? All of those ender pearls are up here. So let's get those. That, one or two, that many. That right there. And then I want to get a couple of stacks of cobblestone because I can. If I had a kid, I wouldn't want them playing games with a blowtorch. Exactly. The kid doesn't give him the reflex to retreat his hand from the stove. Right. That's true. You're right about that, Ray. I agree with you. My brain is doing a but I think it's just I feel like I have to argue with Ray for the sake of arguing with Ray. So I don't really think it's a valid or true but. It's just a but. Oh, my brain, my brain, my brain. Actually, no, I'm good. That's a different thing I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, and I'm going to build a little, go to the end, and I want to build a little platform to our little gateway. And I might even just go through it. Yep. I was watching a thing on YouTube the other day that was just talking about the fear of embarrassment, was specifically talking about the fear of embarrassment. And that woman's basic premise was that you just have to acknowledge that the reason you're choosing not to try something new, especially she was talking to a group of college students, it seemed, is because it's at your age, your friends are important to you, and you're afraid of being embarrassed in front of your friends. But you just have to accept that that's part of trying new things. It's a natural part of trying new things, and so therefore just accept that you're going to be embarrassed. And so that's kind of what Ray is saying. Just you have to just say, okay, this is a natural, normal part of the learning process. It's like if I was going to go try to learn how to be a basketball player, which, let's face it, there's no chance that that's happening. Okay, wait a minute, Ray. Wait a minute, Ray. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, Ray has said stopping a kid from touching a hot stove doesn't give him the reflex to retreat his hand from the stove. But he previously said, Cactus is the one that was saying if I had a kid, I wouldn't want them playing games with a blowtorch. Okay. I thought it was both the same person saying it. Okay, but Ray, you can't. First of all, we have to acknowledge that a stove is not the exact same thing as a blowtorch. Okay, and we have to understand that having had the experience with a stove in the past is the kind of thing that makes a person behave with appropriate caution in the instance of playing with blowtorch. They each have their purposes, and they each require the appropriate level of respect, and let's hope that the level of respect that is given to a blowtorch is just a little bit higher than the level of respect that's given to a stove, assuming you're talking about a person of the same age and the same experience level. Like, say, for example, if I'm standing in my kitchen cooking over a gas stove, I know that that's a gas stove and there's a flame, and as long as I maintain a reasonable distance from that stove, I can have success cooking, or at least as much success as I need to have cooking. And then but if I turn around and go into the garage and in the same day with the same experience levels, go start playing with the blowtorch, having no experience of any kind of fire, otherwise that's different. That's a completely different bird. I can take my experience of the stove being hot and being a flame that I need to be careful of, and you apply that same experience to this new situation with a blowtorch that I may not have the same experience with. I'll tell them it's dangerous. I'll tell them why it's dangerous, so stop them. Yeah, see, but you can tell somebody, it's like JD. You can tell him that he's being dumb, speeding, and he's going to end up getting a speeding ticket and losing his license, or worse. But he's not going to hear you because he has to have those experiences himself and learn what the consequences are himself. That's just part of being in the world. My brain is trying to attach something else to this thought, and so I'm trying to wait for it to process, but okay, over there. Of course, my gateway is all the way out over the void and has no semblance of any kind of actual terrain under it. Hello, I'm Dangerous Things Expert. Who has called me? You're not the Dangerous Things Expert. Have I been saying Marco this whole time and meaning JD? Hi, Diego Boss Boy 12. What's up? Welcome to the stream. There's some terrain at least halfway close over here. So that's something anyway. Ugh. This is going to make me so happy. So happy. I'm speaking sarcastically. I hope you all can detect that. I really, really strongly don't want to do this, but you know, there's no way to get through the doing it part with and having it done part without the doing part. So it's like weeding my garden. I really, really, really strongly want the result of weeding my garden. I want it to be pretty, and I want it to not have weeds, and I don't want to have tall grass poking me in my eyes when I'm trying to breed irises next year. But I don't want to do the work because the work is hard, and because the work is frustrating, because there are forces working against me and undoing every effort that I have possibly made, and it makes me feel like I'm not getting a forward motion. Like, if I was to suddenly have a ghast come in and shoot me out from underneath off of this platform, that kind of thing. But still, the end result is going to be worth it if I can just be diligent enough to do the work. Yep. You'll still touch the stove? How have I touched the stove multiple times and burned myself? What's wrong with that? Era, did you bring water bucket? They make your levitation not do anything. Who is they? What are you? I do have a water bucket. I don't have as ambitious of a plan as you probably think I do. This is my plan right here, to build this, to build up to this gateway. I'm not really committed to anything beyond maybe going through the gateway to see what it looks like on the other side, so that I can plan to do that the next episode maybe. I'm breaking it into small chunks so it doesn't scare the wits out of me, okay? Because it's going to scare the wits out of me either way, so we might as well just accept that. Yep, I'm going to go... Well, I didn't need to use that block there. Oh my gosh, so frustrating. I know how to do these things, but I'm still not doing them right. Okay. Do 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 no 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 no. Don't come up here, Mr. Enderman. That would be rude. That would be rude. You don't need to come up those stairs. Those stairs are for me, not for you. Well, that I scared myself by placing those blocks. What I want is for my unborn kid to not get into the car when a drunk friend of his is being stupid and wants to drive and have fun. That's a rather strange want, if you ask me, Ray. It's not really relevant at this moment, is it? Unless you're like refusing to spawn because you have that fear. I mean, then it might be relevant, but that's only an issue if the person you're spawning with thinks that that's an issue. Let's see. I want to go here, but I don't want to be there yet. You guys are going to think I'm strange, but oh, good grief. Mr. Endermanner. Mr. Endermanner, I don't really want your contribution to this project. Don't need you to be contributing here, not at all. Okay. Yep, something about like that is probably good. I think I want a safety rail on the outside. Trying to make sure that I have some structure to land on as I come back is what I'm thinking. Because, you know, where does that ender pearl hit as it comes back through kind of thing? Don't look at the enderman. Wee, 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 wee. All right, there's that. I won't be there to stop him. Assuming child, gender, or the friend. Nami, you're so funny. That's why you have to raise them to know the situation and not get in the car. That's true, Marco. Your logic would let them try so they don't later, so they still do it. And like some Endermen can use bedrock. What? You see, I won't be there to let him, and my child will not need my approval to do anything. That's why he'll think twice before doing anything, because he knows I won't stop him. The question is, does that kind of attitude... This is actually how very interesting. This is so interesting to me, this conversation on so many levels. I'm truly enjoying this discussion, you guys, but I do feel like there's a little bit of futility to it. Let's see. I need to have, what, this much space to be able to get down? One more. No. I think I might have accidentally glanced at somebody. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm going to get myself this platform now. I wonder if I should put up a rail just to keep me from being able to look at people. My goodness. Somebody moved over there a second ago. I thought they were coming after me. Ugh. Okay, doesn't hit anything and you'll be spawned. The nearest safe spot on Minecraft, as Minecraft says. Okay, but I will feel better if there's plenty of platform for me to land on. What type, flavor, and decor is the cake? See, it would be enough for most people to just know what flavor it is. But no, we want to know what type, flavor, and decor. I think maybe Nami might be a little bit of a budding baker from that kind of a question. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. I'm just saying. Whee! Plenty of land here for landing is what I want. Plenty of safe spaces for it to think about. Maybe that gives it too many options. We don't want children to have that many options, though. Uh-oh. I want to, like, be able to see this one, but, come here, you. That one right there. I hope I got the one I wanted. I guess it don't matter. It's completely underneath the other ones, so... Hopefully, this is going to be a safe enough platform. So, if I go through, I'm guaranteed to land on some kind of end stone, is what you're saying, Marco. I'm not going to get dumped off into the void. If that's the case, then why was there so much of a stink on LVS when we built the end decorations and stuff about people falling into the void because they didn't land right as they came back through? I remember there was a thing. There was a whole thing. You know, I like Skyblock, and that void doesn't scare me nearly as much as this void. Isn't that strange? It's like the exact same tools. It's because this void is going to fight back, you know? Why do you got to be like that? Why did you got to be... My mouse is all sweaty, so my controls are a little bit... Homemade with fruits, and it's just a white bit over it. Ooh... Fruitcake is fruitcake. Everyone knows fruitcake is bad thing. How far have I gone over there? I've gone like 5 over there and 3 over here and 3 over there. I guess 3 around is... I still don't see this logic. It only works for certain situations. You need to teach them why it's bad and what you should do in those situations. Like not to play with fire and what to do in case of one. Right. But the thing is, this cactus, is that you are always going to end up basing your lectures about the fire, like the fire in the house burning down. They're not going to understand that. They're going to have no framework to build upon. It's like how I build, if you build a scaffolding in Minecraft so that you can put a build up, there's no scaffolding for them if they don't ever burn their hand on the stove. If they've never once experienced burning their hand on the stove, they're never going to understand that there's something destructive and harmful about the they're never ever going to understand. They're not going to have anything to base their understanding of what it can harm. This void is what we really need to protect people from. You might be right there. I don't like these things. I love this graphic, but to actually look into this graphic and expect to go through there, it kind of freaks my brain out. I know that it's a thing. It's this, oh, that was badly done. That was badly done. I didn't think about this being higher. Okay. This is like the only reason I gave any thought to coming in here. In the first place, second place, and third place, the only thing I want is this. Give me that. Just give me that. Is only thing I want. Leave me alone, Enderman. Only thing I want. Only thing I want from your world is pretty yellow blocks and pretty purple blocks. Is all I want out of you. Is only thing I need. Is only thing I need. Is so precious. Is so precious. Is so precious. Must go in there. Why, gold nuggets. Foo. Foo, gold nuggets. Give, give, give. Is that the right one? Okay. Is so precious. So precious. Now I want to go back up here. Bedrock. It's a good thing you misspelled it that way. That could have gone badly. Well, tell and teach him everything I know. Don't trust me, get me wrong. What I say is I will not judge their decision or to not listen to me. If they don't get hurt when they're children, they will get hurt when they are older. And the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The void wants a hug. I'll expect it to let them hurt themselves all they want. It's their pain after all. We're talking about, Ray thinks he's talking about the sources of the anxiety that Cactus is feeling, and so we're using other people as an example of how he's trying to explain himself by using other people as an example of what he's trying to say, I think. It's not really so much necessarily a parenting thing specifically as it is he's just trying to make himself understood in a non-threatening way. So yeah. All right, this is not necessarily the most brilliant plan, but it will at least be a foundation to build upon the next time I come here. So yeah. And stuff. Okay, go in there. And I can't get back up here, so I have to go back through the gateway because I didn't have enough materials to build a staircase unless oh, good God. Look at this, Marco. It put me on the very last possible block. That's not the, yeah, no, that's not okay. It put me on the very last possible block. That's not okay. That needs to be bigger. That needs to be bigger. It just does. Hi, thank you guys for coming out and welcoming me, for coming back in when I came back into your little spot in the world. But you know, you're kind of freaking me out looking at me, and you're the ones who get mad at me when I look at you. So what's up with that? HMs through the void. HMs back out. Hms through the void. Hms back out. If you want that to not do the thing, put a slab on the railing. Then it'll just put me on the slab on the railing, which would be even worse. It's a setting in the Twitch, dear. It's like their little settings cog on the Twitch will let you change your color. In the Twitch chat, it's like right below the chat window. Yes, I can fall through this. It's okay. I'm like standing here going, "That's void. I don't want to fall into the void." But it's not the same void. It's a different void. I can walk into this one and I will be okay. It will be like a bad dream. Okay. Well, this indicates that my world spawn is correctly set to 0, 0, which doesn't explain the problem that I was having with maps. Which means the information I was building, that I was basing that map thing on, was wrong. Okay, so that means I need different information in order to do the thing that I'm doing. I was trying to do. Oh. It's not showing as a different color on the display I've got, so I don't know what you mean. Every Thursday, Wednesday, and Sunday, I will be slow in coming to stream. Are you playing soccer? I think I remember you saying you had a sport or an activity that you were doing. But it's not really a thing because it's only Sunday that would affect. Oh, no. Yeah, it's only Sunday. You only have one day that you'll be late. Because I don't stream on those other 2 days anymore. Okay, good. Our sugar cane has grown. So let's see. I've got almost an hour. Maybe I should put some effort into like building a sugarcane farm, like an actual sugarcane farm. I think I will go and sleep. Just so that it's not night. I love how I run back in here, even though I could have just dropped the thing that was in my bed. My bed that was my inventory. The portal doesn't consider a slab a safe place. Even if it's a top half slab? I remember you mentioning something. Maybe it wasn't a sport. I remember you mentioning something, though. I don't think it was drama. Was it banned? Or, I remember you mentioning something and now I feel like a bad person. I feel like a bad person because I remember that you mentioned it but don't remember what it was. Okay. So I'm going to go down into the mine. That's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, and I'm going to look in the boxes. I really should spend some time just doing some actual mining. It considers it a safe place if it was top half. Yeah, well, you didn't say bottom half slab. You just said put a slab. Considers it a safe place if it was top half. Oh, you were saying just put it like as a... I misunderstood what you were saying. I think I misunderstood what you were saying. Because I thought you meant to do like this or like that around the edge. And so I was arguing with you about that. This one it wouldn't consider it to be a top half. But did you really mean to just put it like that around the edge? If always Vera lit up the area around, she would not need to fear the dark. But Ray, if I didn't fear the dark, or excuse me, if I lit the place up, then I couldn't enjoy the experience of all of those bad guys coming after me all of the time. Or I couldn't enjoy the experience of running and getting in my bed. And I don't think that the lighting up thing keeps the screamers off of you completely anyway. What are you yaying to, Marco? This one? Are you yaying me or are you yaying Ray? I was going to look for some diorite to put into the road. There it is! So that I can work on the road and make some progress. Maybe I'll get another one. Let me have another one. Maybe I'll get like several, and we'll just see how far we get around the road working on the variant things. Drains all water from the world, so I don't fear drowning. Get him, Cactus, get him. Oh, you guys are yeah, you guys are amusing me to death. I hope you know. Well, not to death, obviously, because I'm still here. Wouldn't that be a horrible thing if you could laugh yourself to death? I mean, maybe you can. Who wants to think about that? Should we think about whether we could laugh to death? And yes, I know I have a shovel. It's just too much trouble to transfer between one thing and the tools. No, don't be there. Don't be there. You know what? You know what? I have a harebrained urge. I have a hairy-brained urge. I have the ability to do it too. I don't even have to like fight the urge. I just have to. Oh, I have to go to the Nether. This getting up to the Nether thing. This is a thing that has to be fixed better because this is starting to drive me crazy. That I have to run around the mountain to get to the Nether. I need to go to the Nether, but only just in and come right back out. Let's work the stairs correctly. Wee. I don't know. There was some shadow over there that caught my attention. But now I'm looking at this area. Is there like pond over there or river or something? There is pond over there. But there's also this really cool bowl right here. That'd be a really cool place to put some structures. I think I'm just going to have to adopt the policy that we don't leave the base except for the purpose of getting blocks. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to... Marco, I did look at your video about the... Excuse me. I did look at that video you posted about the Guardian farm. Kill all bees so I don't fear getting stung. And then instead you can fear living without any of the fruits and vegetables and stuff that they contribute to producing. Yep. Oh, you could join one of those campaigns. What? Something is not good here. Let's do that at the very least. Maybe an Enderman stole that. It feels a little weird. That doesn't feel weird at all. Give the Enderman something to take. Yeah, a salad bowl. Oh, that's actually a hilarious idea. Let's just do that. Let's just do... What did I go... I went to the Nether to get these things. Right, this is what I wanted to do. Come here. I wanted to come over here. And... Which one of those is the one I brought back immediately? One of them has a blaze and one of them doesn't. Which I think the newest one, the one with 15 hearts, has no blaze. I was right! I like being right. Move! Where's the spot I can get out? Move! Okay. I'm going to make this... Okay, Ray. I'm just going to enjoy the fun of breeding these horses, even though I recognize there's a possibility that the baby could get snagged under the nether brick and die. What just happened? There. That's what I wanted. Let's test your principles. Oh, I got a spotted one. Okay. While we're doing the road now, we can just, like, do that now. Oh, I keep meaning to kill that robot. Let's do the stairs. She's feathering the horses, so become a cat so you don't have to fear all your responsibilities. Become a cat. I'm not sure. Think about the responsibility of having to find the cat box every time you wanted to use the facilities. I mean, I don't know if that you know you would get out of responsibilities by becoming a cat. I think that's a little bit flawed. No, come here, you. It wasn't even there. How did you even have anything to place on, you obnoxious country? You know what? I'm going to just go for it. I like a little bit of rhythm and structure, and so I'm just going to embrace it a little bit. Okay, get out of my way. The whole randomizing thing, it's not my friend. I don't want to be randomized. I want to be systematic and embrace it, and I'm gonna do it, and there's gonna be a pattern, and it's gonna look just as good as your randomizing, you randomizing fanatics. Because your randomizing isn't really randomizing anyway. I've seen it. You always end up with like 3 blocks. You still have to go to cat school and learn cat and English, or the language your owners speak. Yeah, cat English. You're right. You have to go to cat school and learn how to be snuggled and learn how to be like stuffed. Yeah, stuffed into doll clothes. Or okay, I'm going to leave that for now because there's plenty of other blocks we're going to want to incorporate in that. So, yep. No, not that. I don't even know what you're placing against. It's like you recognize the block is there to place against, but then you don't recognize that it's there to actually like be. This is not wonderful. How am I supposed to randomize through there if I've got nothing to randomize onto? Okay, we're just gonna have to fake it. There, you can be 2. It'll be okay. Do not stuff your cats. I didn't say. So what you're saying is you're morally opposed to taxidermy? What if the cat died of natural causes and was loved so much that they just couldn't bear to part with him even in death? You know, people do that for the kind of thing. I personally think it's a little dusty, but you know, whatever. I try not to judge. I know I'm dusty. You should see my house. Nuh-uh. All cats have to do is occasionally get pets and purr and poo in a box. Well, that's not true. How do you earn, they have to learn how to purr. And then the cat is required to only have one favorite person. Can you imagine the commitment and oh my gosh, in the modern era with everybody thinking they don't have to stay in relationships if they don't work out and everything? I mean, come on now. There's so much pressure on that cat to just maintain the relationship with the one person, right? And then and then, not only are they not allowed to have more than one person that they actually just love equally, right? They have to be like, I don't know. I don't want a 3. I don't want a 3 because that will be awful. Why is it's okay. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. I kind of like this effect right here, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm getting rid of the daylight because the night because it's dark and I can't see what I'm doing. From a little kitty, she's been out against all the dangers of the village. Big cats, dogs, people that don't see her. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, that's a different idea in a different world. Okay, you and you. Now this I'm gonna do deliberately and on purpose because I like the look of it. This and that. It doesn't actually make any sense over here, but I did it anyway for the sake of symmetry and consistency from one thing to another. Yep. My cats were free-range cats. They came and gone when they passed. Yeep. Okay. Yeep, 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 yeep. I don't know why I'm making the yeep noise, but it sounds good. I don't know. It was the urge of the moment. I did it without fear. In the moment, I had no fear, but then the consequence was that I thought people might think I was weird, and that was like a thing, so I put it back. Wait. My cat, pleased era, pleased, not past. Well, I can't help it if you didn't spell it right. Expect me to look over there and look really fast and try to read what y'all are saying and get it right 100% of the time when you don't even spell it right. Grrr. I want to say something about speaking specifically, but I'm not sure how to make misspellings into speaking specifically. You need to spell specifically. SPECI. Oh, my brain. Oh. Optifine exists for 113, but we are in 113.1. So it does not exist for this one unless you have information to the contrary. I don't really care that much about Optifine. It's usually about the time I decide to get it, they update the whole Minecraft, so it doesn't work anymore. So it's kind of like low burn for me, except in a situation when I occasionally want to zoom something in, and usually that's only when we're on stream for the purpose of being able to make it look better on my stream. So yeah. You know what? I might be this person. I think I'm that person. I'm going to be this person. It's going to be a thing. Excuse me, Flower, you had a chance before I decided to be this person, but now I've decided to be this person, so yep, I'm going to be this person. There we go. I think I'll be okay with that. Yep. But this one, it has to be a thing. It just needs to be a thing. It gives it that little tiny bit more oomphy poomphy. The oomphy poomphy. Who says your randomizing has to be random? That's dumb. This would not remain a grass slope and be an actual road. It wouldn't work. The little steppy parts would not actually work if there was actually grass there. You would end up with mud, and then everything would look differently. So I'm going to have stone there because I think people would actually build stone there. So there too. Not that I have to defend myself. I just decided I liked it, and that was that. So there. Just, you know, there's other ways to do it besides the way everybody else does it. Yeah, or something like that. My story and I'm sticking to it. Cats clean the house. That's what is their job. No, they don't. Chat, why is she using bird poop for paths? I like diorite. Hoompy boompy sat on the wall. I like diorite, and I don't think it looks... I mean, okay, I will give you the point that if you are going to hate on diorite, then of course it looks like bird poop. I will give you that point if you feel like you have to have it. But I like the way it looks, whether it looks like bird poop or not. So I'm sorry about your luck. No, I'm not actually that sorry about your luck. That's just how it is. Yep. You can have whatever you can have your cake and eat it too, but I'm still going to use the bird poop. It's the frosting from Nami's cake. It's not actually bird poop. It was the frosting that was on Nami's cake. See, it's it's a vanilla frosting that has little particles of Oreos in it. And who's responsible for the cats' irresponsibleness if not their owners that feed them no matter they scratch and bite them? You're right. I'm with you right there. It's why there's so many bad racehorses in the world is because they still get their oats at night. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, otherwise it would be like ASPC stuff, but whatever. Wilp misspellings. I'm Nami now. Are you the one who had the cake, Marco? I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Here's a choice. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one goes. This one does not stay. I'm not sure. Well, not. Yeah, that one doesn't stay. Maybe it. Oh God, look at that patch. There's too much there. There's too much of it there. I think that'll be okay. There we go. Yay, oh, well, fine. Be that way. See? That's what I was telling that girl, that person last night, Marco. You argue for the sake of arguing. See? You just proved my point. That's all. You just proved me right. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Okay. All right. This one. I feel like that's a little contrived, but it's okay. It'll be okay. Yep. We're going to go with it anyway. This one. And definitely that one, because I don't want sand. Hi, the Sword of Green. You changed your name. You changed how it's parsed. You didn't used to have a space in the middle, did you, yesterday? Or are you an imposter? I feel like there was no space in the middle of your name yesterday. Watch me be wrong, because that's a thing I do. I'm going to have an allium, and where'd it go? Give it to me. There it is. Well, we're going to have you in my offhand because, it's my wand of, purplishness. As closest to purple as I can get. Hi, how are you doing, Green? You did change your name. Yay, it makes me happy when I'm right. Woohoo! Oh, wait, no, he's saying he had a space. I don't know what he's saying yes to. That's the problem with the world. That's why we have so much divorce. People don't know what they're saying yes to when they get asked whether they want to be married forever. That's what the problem is. They thought it was for like ice cream that night. That's what it was about. And other delicacies. Nobody said anything. I didn't say anything. You guys are imagining. Oh, wow. I got all the way around already to where I've been. That's a little bit disappointing, I have to say. Okay, what do we want to put here? Do I want to put like, let's see, this goes out. So this could actually be, I don't know. What should be here? What kind of structure should be in this spot? Or do we want a structure? And if we don't want a structure, then I don't know. I'm saying, let's find out. Humphy Pumphy sat on the wall. Humphy Pumphy had a big fall. The Humpfing Pumphy started a rap carrier and became known as Humph the Pumph. What? Oh my gosh. What's a rap carrier? I'm out. Cat uploaded in Discord. Bye, Ray. Have fun at the... Are you going to the garden? To the orchard, to the vineyard, or are you going out with mom? Not that it matters. I'm just trying to make conversation to keep you here for another half an hour because then I'm just kidding. I really am kidding. Put that away. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Do I have any wood, any birch? No, I didn't. Look, I have a purpose. Wait, we never made a decision about whether we were going to farm wood or whether we were going to just gather it in the environment. We never did make that decision. Is there a bed down here? There's not, but there can be. Right there. I'm going to just go over there into the bowl. Time to play with fire, says Ray. Ooh, you're using fire for weed control. Coolness. Oh. 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 I wonder if it would work. Because remember I was fussing about this, but then I said this was going to be, I was saying that we wanted to integrate the color of the birch bridges. I can build another bridge over there. Will I want to do that though? Because there's not water. I could build another bridge over here, but there isn't water here. And up until this point, I had been thinking that I was going to count this whole section here as one terrain element to build on because this one's too narrow. So I'm really thinking I'm going to fill in or cover over this little piece of ravine here. And we're going to move the horses. I forgot about the barn. I mean, I did forget about it. I already said I forgot about it. But if I don't do that, okay, I don't need to build a bridge here. I don't think it makes any sense. I could fill it in to have water over there, but what's the point? Thank you, Jeff. I didn't think you were still here. He's using fire to create a burn to protect the vineyard. It's the same thing, Marco. I'm assuming. I don't actually know. Okay, I'm going to come down here and I'm gonna put the torch lower. Torches in the low parts because I want there to be no mobs. Look, did my baby horse grow up already? Not yet. No. Oh, see? Look, he's don't stand by the nether brick. He's going to fulfill the prophecy that went with his birth. Okay. See? And he's going to do it after Ray leaves. Whoops. Get one under here. Let's see what's happening. He should be about done. It's been like a day or two. He should be about to be growed. So there too is what my grandma used to say when she was scolding about something that my grandpa said. It's like her way of saying, I was right and you don't want to admit you're right, but I'm right, but I'm still right. That's how she used to say it. She used to say, so there too. Because she was probably of the era where you didn't really argue with your husbands a whole lot. But she might have still felt like he needed argued with. That is, yes, I definitely want to have that covered in, and I don't want it to be a ravine. Okay, yep, definitely don't want that to be a ravine. This over here maybe doesn't matter. It could possibly be a ravine, but I don't think it's really worth having the bridge. I mean, if I wanted this to be a ravine filled with water, I'd have to dig this down and let there be water in there, and that would be enough of a chore. And then it would go all the way under here. That has a certain attraction, but I would still have to work out the bridge. And the bridge would be above the level of that though. So that could actually, we could have a place to swim to. That was like a secret. And okay, so there's an idea to save for later. We don't need it today. Burn is where you put fire in front of fire and make them fight, but it's mostly to a lose-lose because behind the new fire is already burned out and has nothing to burn, so JT can't come back. We'll create a standing fire front that's easy to take out. But for dinner, they don't take out the fire to dinner. Marco! I sort of understood what he was talking about without your explanation, but I guess it was nice to have to read. He growed up! Let's have a see. See, he growed up and he didn't die while doing it. That's a good thing. Hey, you got 14 hearts. I wasn't expecting even that good, really, to tell you the truth. I'm going to need a saddle, so let's get a saddle. Because I'm going to want to take him for a ride. Watch, he will only jump a block. That'd be par for the course. Saddle, 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 saddle. I haven't seen any signs of Oh My, but he streamed before me today, didn't he, Nami? Oh wait, Nami wouldn't know. Marco, were you watching Oh My's stream? I think he streamed before me today. Okay, I have a saddle now. I can use it when I'm done with the rest of it. There we go. Oh, that was quick. That means he's a bad horse. It means he won't be able to do anything. Oops. Hey, whoa! He might have a halfway decent jump. Check. Oh, wow. That is not blistering fast, but it's certainly faster than his parent, the 15 heart one. Okay. That's a halfway decent horse. Yay! And he's spotted, which is cute. I watched for a bit and then went to sleep. Oh, okay. Out the way! He did out the way? Out the way. Out the way. Now breathe the son with the father. Okay, Marco, which one was the father? No, there's that one over there that hasn't been bred. That one there hasn't been bred. So if I was going to breed another one, I would breed those two together because I want to use the one that hasn't been bred yet. Because that one and that one. So there. And now we have like 5 times more horses than we actually need just for the fun of it. And he won't even get grown up before the end of the stream. And we still don't have a stable because it looks so awful. Maybe that's where I should have started. Maybe I should have started with cobblestone so that it would be built the same way as the like get this U shape going there. That's what I should do. That's what I should totally do. And then it'll make it look more like a barn, I think. I'm going to put, really? What just happened? I just broke, like, I don't know, a bunch of blocks. Surely I should have gotten, no, I only broke 3 of the cobblestone. That's the problem. Okay. Yep, I still need some cobblestone. What happened to the cobblestone I was carrying a little bit ago? Oh, I have birch in my hand. Where? Wait, that's 1. The 15 heart one. Why would the 15 heart one be automatically the father? That's assuming his gender. Why? Because he's got more hit points. He's automatically male. Is that what you're saying? Are you assuming the gender? I think you're assuming the gender. I think you are. I was looking for a little bit of cobblestone. A little tiny bit, just a few pieces. Oh, there's more birch. I can use that in the road. Cobblestone. There we go. Yay! Hey, my sugarcane's doing good too. Let's get that. I still haven't done like a sugarcane farm. I started to say that I was going to, but then I didn't. Wait, that's not sugarcane. Sugarcane right through here. Is this where it was before? I don't think so. Go like this right there. And then this front piece, see, I'm just going to have to go, wait, this one. And then, wait, why did I do that? That was no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I have another idea in my head. I need a little bit of wood and I want some of the fences. I need more cobble fences. I'm going to need a lot more cobble. Because you said when talking about the 15-year-old year horse and mating requires only a male and female, making that the father. Yes, but I probably called the other one a he when I brought it home as well. So unless we go around starting to name the things so that we know whether they're male and female and actually put the symbol on the name tag, hashtag, is it even possible to put those symbols on the name tags? Because I think that might be amusing if we could do it. That's what I want. Let me have some more cobble. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then... Oh... It is possible. How? How do, Marco? I want to know. I know it's possible. What am I thinking? I've seen AB do all kinds of weird stuff naming fish. So I should have known the answer to that was that it was possible, but I just didn't. Okay, so then that can go there. And you need to go here. And then like this one can be, I think this will need to be cobblestone. That there, cobblestone, and then put this here, donk. And yes, I will do it here, but it will look strange if I do it there. But I will still do it because I want to be consistent. Okay, and then do this. Go there, give me all of those pieces like that. Yep. Keep that like that. Then here, I'm not sure about the back exactly yet. But this will be cobblestone here. This one would end up being like that. Then yeah, that could work. It could work. It'd be a little bit weird, but it could work. Hey, that one's already cobble because I randomized something. Okay. Then there we go. This will go here and the fence there. And okay, now I like that a whole lot better than what we had before. I'm going to do a little bit of, I think I'm going to put some kind of wood here. I think it's going to be either birch or oak. We already made a whole bunch of oak stripped logs, right? I think I made a whole bunch of oak stripped logs and then decided I didn't like what I got out of it, but I might like it now. If not, I might want to use birch stripped logs, which means I'm going to have to go and spend some time. Where did they go? I made a whole bunch of oak stripped logs. There they are. So let's try. So I want this to be a little bit like the house, but not exactly like the house is what I'm thinking. Go there. What are you humming at, Nami? It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. I'm very interested in what you're thinking. But, I mean, you know, you don't have to tell me. That kind of don't matter. You know, if it's a thing, you don't have to tell me. I'm just going to be curious. That's all. I'm being curious and interested in your life, but you don't have to tell me if you don't feel like sharing. Why doesn't anybody ever want to share with me? No, I'm just picking on. Just teasing. I'm just teasing. Okay. Oh, you know what? Who hasn't been here? JD. I wonder why JD's not here. I worry about him if he's not here. I'm just going to use that as a spacer block for now. Okay, go here with that. Da, 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 da. This might need to be cobble. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want that to be cobble or if I care if there's even anything there because I've got something else to place that against anyway. Okay, how do we like this? How are we getting there so far? That is... You know what I want? I want it to be a stripped oak log, but I want it to be a vertical slab. I mean, it's perfect, right? It needs to be a stripped oak log, but a vertical slab. There's just that's all there needs to be to it. I want there to be more definition of texture right here. So, do I want that to be stone brick? No, is that significantly different from what I had already tried to do? I already tried that. I didn't like that either, remember? Witch wood. Hi, I see you over there. You guys are always getting in the way of my vibe. As soon as I start trying to actually build something, all these people come out of the woodwork and want to be all critical about it, like the thing with the bird poop earlier. Go away. Just stay over there. You can't get to me now. Nanner, nanner, nanner. Hi, Falcon Star. Hi, Shinjin. Welcome. I don't remember for sure if you two have been here before. So if you're new, welcome, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. I'm going to have to look at my follower list again so I know. Wait, followers wouldn't necessarily be everybody that's been here before. Anyway. This definitely needs to be cobblestone because well, actually, okay, I don't want this to be stone brick at all. I don't want it to be stone brick at all. I want it to be cobblestone, but maybe it'll be, maybe I should put some cobblestone stairs in it. Yeah. Cobblestone stairs and do that sort of like that randomizing thing where you do the, like, you put one here and you set it this way so it looks like it's a missing brick right there. Although, if this were a horse barn and you had a missing brick there, you would not let it be like that because the horse would put their foot through it. So we'll put it this way. No! Give me my thing back. Give me my wand back. I want my wand. I don't know why it's my wand. It just is. But see, that makes it too much of a thing, you know? It needs to be less of a thing than that. Is that you? Dude, it's been like 3 years. Y'all are weird. I think they're trying to pull something, but they can pull it if they want to. It doesn't mean it's going to come loose. But over here, this actually might not be a bad idea. It is a bad idea on one hand because if you have openings like this, then the horses can touch noses and sometimes that'll make them kick the walls and stuff. But They also like to know where their friends are and stuff, so that could be a thing. I don't like it though, and I've still got more wall to build. I really don't like that. That's not very pretty. I could put rails, iron. Ooh. Oh, they won't join, will they? Iron bars wouldn't join up to those stone fences, would they? See, they broke Minecraft when they made those changes about what it would and wouldn't attach to. They broke Minecraft. I have one bar. They broke it. They broke it. See, if I could put an iron bar, well, maybe not on the outside, but on the inside, if it would join, that would be gorgeous. But no, it doesn't join anymore because I don't know. Somebody thought they were dumb looking? I don't know. Somebody tell me the answer to that. Why doesn't it join anymore? What was wrong with what it was doing before? I mean, okay, you're not going to be able to get it anyway the way you want it. Short of a magic stick. Either way, so let's if you're not going to give us the, what's that magic stick called? Okay, it's coming. It's sort of coming in the right direction, but I feel like if I put see, it would bug me to have, I just had a really weird idea. I could potentially do that. And then that would raise the floor of the barn, which would be a little bit weird, but not unheard of. I've heard of stone floors in barns before. They're not really practical. They can be a problem, but I mean, sometimes the floors of barns are raised, but I don't think I want that. But it would make the horse, it wouldn't make the horse even stand up taller, would it? Because I don't know how they respond to. Ooh. I know, but why did it only joins to solid block faces? Is dumb. It should at least register that a cobble fence is a different kind of fence and a glass block is a different kind of fence. And if somebody puts those two things together, they probably want that to join in to make a fence. At the very least, if you've got to have it to where that it doesn't connect to the back of stairs, fine. At least make it so that they register other fence types. Eras should add at least one fence post to the adventure pack. What's an adventure pack? You mean a texture pack? What fence post would that be? Just out of curiosity. I don't know how I feel about a texture pack. It's like, I get that it's vanilla, but at the same time it's not. So I'm not sure how. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm playing with ideas. That's what I'm doing. Playing with something else to see if I like this better. I don't think I will, but I just want to play with it. No. Definitely not that. Their account was only up for less than a year. I know. You could tell by what they were doing that it was silly. It's okay. It didn't appear to be harmful. If they want to be silly, let them. It's not really a role-playing stream, though, so if you want one of those, there's some of those out there. I feel like I could stick a fence post in here and get some additional texturing like that. That could work. But they don't attach to like the backs of stairs, so that's, well, do they? I don't think they attach to the back of a stair. So like, oh, that one does, right? See? If that one does, then why doesn't a glass? That doesn't make sense. At least be consistent with your rules so I can go, nope, it's a stair, it's not going to work. There is something, there's something, okay. So over there on the LVS, we have the Melange Cathedral. Oh my gosh, look at the time. but I don't want to use a stair. I want to use a fence. That's the problem. I can't use the block I want to use. What fence post would I, since you have a lead, so when you need to leave a horse, you could place the fence post down and leash it. Oh, that kind of adventure pack. We don't even have a shulker box yet, so I don't really have an adventure pack yet. Although, I could put it in the ender chest if I got rid of one or two of these maps. There would be room. And that, oh, I know. Look, I'm holding on to that because it's mending boots. That makes sense. Okay, let's get rid of these maps. And why are this? Oh, that's a name tag that's already named. I don't need this fishing rod in here. Okay, go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away. My inventory needs an overhaul again, and I'm out of time. You guys have got me distracted. You guys have got me distracted, so I didn't notice, and autocorrect added a word. Wrong box. New. Oh my god. The auto mod held almost everything they said. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't see that. Okay. Yes, that's where I want to be. Okay, guys. I don't think autocorrect added that word. Ooh. I kind of like the not the yeah. Give me the cobble back. Cuz it's not going to connect to the well, actually, let's have the stair. No, it didn't connect. That's the problem. I need it to connect. So for that it has to be cobble. Okay. That's a little too regular, isn't it? Without having an explanation for why there's a shadow underneath there, it needs to be more random than that. Okay. Andesite. Okay, I gotta go. It's time for this stream to be over. And I don't think we have Oh My to go to. So let me have a peek and see if I found anybody else that's worth following. I should say, who's it? Hosting? Not sure how I feel about the host. Not hosting, rating. I don't see anybody. Okay. Everybody doodles. Wait, everybody doodles? Everybody doodles. Why do I have that open twice? I have that open twice because I opened it twice. That's why. Check out the panels down below, people, for contact information and all the good stuff. And, YouTube and Twitter, well, Discord. Yeah. Mobile, if it's on the profile. I need to be better about watching my time, and I need to have a script for this because this is so awkward all of the time. But at any rate, we're out of time, guys. I can't believe we actually got some stuff done today. I will check on that coordinates for that tunnel that was supposed to go north, and I will see you all tomorrow in the Sam world. Toodaloo.